How are you doing? I'm Martin from Gardens for Life. In this video I'm going to show you how we make the paths using wood chips. The wood chips are great to suppress weeds on the paths, but also keep your feet clean and dry as well for the whole growing season. So let's get into it. Either you can use a giant shovel or you can use buckets. I'd say buckets are probably the handiest way. You could use a wheelbarrow, but the paths are a little bit too narrow to dump out a wheelbarrow, because half of the wood chips will actually go onto the garden beds then. So thank you, Jacob, for filling the buckets. We'll come back to you in a second. So these are the paths here. You can see. We also have some extra wood chips over here, so we're going to use those. I've had my concerns about a bit of grass here in the path. I might pull that up a bit just to suppress it a little more, but I think it won't come through if you put down enough wood chips. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Yeah, dump it all. Alright, and then all we need to do is spread it like that. And that's it. There you go. Just like magic. Looks great. There we are. Well, we're going to do that with the rest of the garden here, and that's it. You might have some spots where it's not really worthwhile having a path, such as kind of like keyhole gardening, where you just kind of have a spot in the middle of it. For example, over here, you see that? And I have a step over to it, like this. So you can have a step or a stepping stone. We used to actually put down stones, but they are not really practical and kind of slippery after a while. And they make habitat for slugs as well. So instead I just make a little stepping stone like this, and I pour wood chips on it. Sometimes it's even worth just having a step, but look, it gives me access 360 all the way around, and I can get rid of all the weeds or service the plants, mainly just for weeding, especially until our cultivated plants form a canopy. But look, it's handy. I don't really need a path, because I can make the most of the growing space here to get over there, and we can cultivate that area over there afterwards. But let's show you. Take the wood chips. It's a little bit on the heavy side now. So all I do is pour a bit of wood chips and then flatten it. You don't want to mix the wood chips with the compost, because then the old nitrogen may get robbed from the compost, but we put down about 4 or 5 inches of compost here, so that's plenty of nitrogen. I might even put a little bit here on my step, which I've not done before, but why not? So that other people know where there is a step. Oh, and it looks nice too, and it's not slippery, and it doesn't really give habitat to the slugs. The paths are done, and I think this garden is almost finished. We basically just need to plant up a few more bits and finish the top corner. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. If you want to support us, you can just give us a thumbs up if you don't mind on whatever platform you're watching this, or you can join us on Patreon, or you can join our membership support community. That would help us out a lot. Or you can go to our online shop where you can avail of plants and cuttings and workshops as well that are hosted locally. Thanks a million. We'll see you the next time. And please do check out the playlist on our website or on our YouTube channel if you haven't looked at it yet. There is a playlist on how to start your no-dig garden, pretty much from start to finish. We'll give you updates on this garden back here in the next few weeks. Bye bye.